I wanted to move one more thing here in the We're on Fascism Watch department is the control of arts and education. Again, another one of your pillars of fascism. And I have to point out this story. So from I am at PBS now. Trump asks 9 colleges to commit to his political agenda for better access to federal money. So, a document sent to universities is encouraging them to adopt the White House's vision for America's campuses with commitments to accept the government's priorities on admission, women's sports, free speech, student discipline, and college affordability, among other topics. Apparently, signing on to this ultimatum would confer quote unquote multiple positive benefits, including substantial and meaningful federal grants and increased overhead payments where feasible, according to the letter sent to the universities alongside this compact. Blythe, that sounds like extortion.
It is. And also, like, the amount of money that we're spending and going in debt, where are we getting all this money? If let's say these people do what they're supposed to do in the college institutions, where are we getting the money? Because we are on a shutdown and people aren't getting paid. Our troops that are being threatened in our cities aren't getting paid. We know when our troops were deployed to LA, they weren't housed properly, they weren't fed properly, they were not paid properly. Like, this is just like his first administration where he does this nonsense. Now it's worse this time. People get up in arms, and then there's repercussions for the administration. Like, this is stupid. This is stupid.
Well, okay. So, I mean, Charles, what are these universities going to do? Are they going to just roll over as they always do, or are they going to actually push back this time? I mean, we're talking about some, major universities here. We got Virginia is one of the schools that has been threatened. It's threatened. University of Texas included on that. These are different from these Ivy League threats that they issued earlier in the year. They folded too, but at least look at Harvard with their massive endowment has the wherewithal to maybe push back. Now they're going after public schools and dangling this carrot here, saying we can do this the easy way or the hard way, right? This is it's rule by mafia.
Yeah, it is, and unfortunately, we're seeing it here locally already. I mean, there are schools here that have already been affected. I think Purdue was being threatened with a grant program for pre-college entry level stuff. I mean, it's attack at all levels, and this plays into the Project 2025 playbook that they're wanting to adopt formally now in Congress. Which our dear leader said that, oh, I don't know anything about it, but now he does. Really weird there. Oh, sorry. Tangent. But the whole thing of will colleges acquiesce or will they stand up? That is a fair question, because those that go to those colleges, those students, those families that are paying these absorbent amount of monies to go to these colleges, have to say, you know what? Maybe we're not going to pay our tuition this year. Maybe we're going to withhold that funding, because the college can't exist on just one medium alone. And I agree with Blythe. It's like, okay, where's all this magical money coming from that, he says, oh, we're bringing in $17 trillion. No, sorry. I mean, that just doesn't compute. And it's just, it's all built on these fallacies. And it's just do as I say, or I will make your life a living hell. And that is what mob bosses and bullies do. And that's all these people know how to bring to bear. It's like, one of my favorite podcasters says, when everything looks like a nail, all you have is a hammer. And that's all they can do. They don't understand anything they just want people to do what they want and not ask questions. They want mindless automatons, really.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before. This is not the way education is supposed to work. I mean, education is the higher education, especially, is where we go to have these big high level contentious discussions. And if you can't disagree in the university, where can you? Very, very scary stuff there.